Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I call this TCTN, the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube, and I call this chapstick. This is Vanilla Mint. I chose it at random. We start most of our videos with chapstick or Tillamook, which was gifted to me from a friend. So, whatever you use, keep your lips moisturized. TCTN, I almost forgot my intro. TCTN stands for the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube because I stammer over my words. Seriously though, that was being serious though. The crazy, just enjoying the videos you do, enjoying the channels that you watch, enjoying whatever it is that you do on YouTube. And the troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use, a certain brand or a certain tool or a certain technique because you set the standard for yourself. Did I say that already? Use whatever brand you want to. I didn't do my brows, or whatever tool you want to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here at the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube, we are about self-acceptance and self-love, embracing your natural features, enhancing them if you want to or when you want to, but never feeling like you have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even without face paint on. That is the bottom line. That, in a nutshell, is the concept of the Crazy Troll Nation. Here, we do a lot of different things. Oh, the last part of the intro. I do curse on my channel sometimes because I do curse in real life sometimes. And so what you see is what you get. Sometimes I'm serious. Sometimes I'm silly. Sometimes I'm loopy. Sometimes I got a migraine. Sometimes I'm sleep deprived. It's all a part of my life, and so if you're here, you will see me in all different capacities. I think that's it for the intro. Why am I so like, I don't know what I'm doing? Because I just did this face and I'm still just like almost speechless that it turned out bomb. I'm going to edit out putting on my brows. Today we are going to use the Natasha Denona Xenon palette, and I'm going to try and do my eye look the way that Natasha does. Outer corner, inward, darkest to light. And I know I have done that before, but not in the way that she does it. She usually starts with a dark, actually I think she starts with one of her pencil liners, but instead of that we're going to take a pencil brush and we're going to go into Black is Black. Is that what it's called? That is called Black is Black. And this is a cream to powder. So we're going to map out the shape that I want to do. Whether it stays that way, I don't know. And she does usually bring her liner all the way over. This brush is too thick for in here, but we're going to pretend it's not. So she usually takes her pencil liner and does her shape, and then she goes in with a powder and blends it out. So we're going to just lightly buff it this way. And so I am going to practice taking my shadow out further than I normally do. I do like that look. I just have to make a conscious effort to do it. And so far, I'm liking what this is doing. And we're going to bring this under here. We're going to put shadow under here later, so I'm not going to do too much underneath right now because I don't want to mess it up. I want to definitely maintain this shape. This is new for me, like really doing this way. So we're going to do the same thing over here. Where are we? I have trouble getting my eyeshadow symmetric. Let me know if you have that issue too. This video more or less is going to be real time because we are trying a new technique. Not new in a sense that I've done dark to light, outer to inner before, but actually trying to do my shadow look the way she does hers, on herself and on other people. But she always does start outer corner in. She starts with the darkest shade, and then she uses the lighter shade to blend it, and then she does her shimmer last, and she does use her finger for her shimmer. I don't use my fingers for makeup, so we're not going to do that part. We're going to use a brush, but hopefully it'll still look decent. Does that look the same? I don't know. But we're going to pretend it does. I think this side, I just took it further. I don't know. But you know what? If I just wanted to do a smoky eye, just bring this over and on the rest of the mobile lid, which is from here to the crease, this could be the look. Put something underneath lower lash line. This could be a vibe if you just wanted just a dark look. So what she would do next is, we're going to take this shade. That shade is called Gloom. And we're going to take this brush and we're going to place it and just feather it inward. So this is going to hopefully blend out the black. Yeah, this is something new. Thumbs up for me trying new things, because this is not my technique at all. I mean, not trying to be so precise how she does it. I've done inner, outer, and darker to lighter before, but I don't typically use a shade to blend out another shade. So I'm going over the line because that's not looking blended. But by the time we put our black eyeliner on, it may look better. I don't know. I really don't know. And also, eye shape has a lot to do with it too. And off the top of my head right now, I don't know if I've seen her do hooded lids. I think I you know, I have, because I'll see her use her finger and pull up the lid to get down to the lower lid part. So yeah, I have seen her do that. But it's different doing your own makeup and doing somebody else's. You know what I mean? And so I am not a professional makeup artist. If you've been here, you know that for sure. That I am not a professional makeup artist. I think what's going to jam me up is, I was about to dip in, but I didn't. I think what's going to jam me up is I usually put my lid shades directly on top of the primer so that the lid shade, the shimmer shade, will stick to the primer. And I have color on my lid, so the shadow may not want to stick. But I'm going to use another one of these small dense brushes, so I should not have a problem with it. And if I do, I will switch to a sponge tip applicator. I still need to use the ones that I got from Temu. I've been using them for swatches. I haven't used them for my eyes yet, and I'm hesitant to do so because they feel kind of stiff. And so I'm like, I don't know. And I still haven't tried those earbuds, and I'm wondering, like, why did I even buy them? With the one earbud or over ear thing or whatever. So I think the shape is good. I think I did my lid too dark. We're still just feathering in this gray because it's further in on this side. It's something not looking right to me, and I don't know if it is the shape or what. So I'm going to just bring this gray over a little bit more. Well, you know what? I'm going to stop right here because there's a lighter gray in here, even though I don't prefer me in cool tones. I might surprise myself because this base face, I surprised myself. Yeah, I was just like, what? So we're going to take this gray now, this shade here, and this is called Mist, this shade here. And we are going to put, oh, that's too light. Well, oh, bad idea. But since we did that side, oh, goodness. Get it? Ooh. So we're just gonna put this over here. So kind of halfway over. I don't like that shade. You know what? Right here though, like this, it looks fine. So you know what? I need to blend this over here. That's what I need to do. Like right here. That looks, ooh, that looks nice. I got loud, didn't I? Sorry, not sorry. Like this visual right here looks nice. This is still a little harsh right here. So I'm just gonna take the tip of this brush that has the gray on it and just kind of press and push. Oh, that made it too gray. Going back to the black. Was that the black? Was that the black? No, because we used this for the black, right? Yeah. we're just going to, ooh, yeah. And so we're going to just lightly feather inward. That looks nice. Y'all, I just love learning something new. Because I got this palette for the black and for that dark gray. But now that I'm doing this look, when I go like this, it looks like it's a gap right here. But when I don't do that, it's not. So I'm just going to lightly tap in, lift my brow, and where I see that hole, we're going to put that in the hole. Yep. And we're going to feather inward. What? And it's not that I don't think she knows what she's doing, because she creates the palette and she does the looks, and the looks that she does always look nice. But when I think of doing them, I'm like, that ain't gonna look right. And I think it's just coming out of my comfort zone, just doing something different. This right here, though, I like this visual. Seems like I need some more of this gray right here, so it's on like an angle coming inward, and I'm hoping I don't mess that up when I put the shimmer on the lid. You know what it is? This is just coming inward where this is fading inward. That's what it is. Just faded inward. I like how the gradient is. I still don't quite like, I can see this distinct line. So we're just going to just press again and just press and push inward. And that does help, but then it just makes it more dark, which is okay, because y'all know I like dark. If you've been here, you know I like dark. And I just messed up the shape right here. Oh, I just hit my face. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take this silver in the middle, and this is chromatic. And I'm not going to use my finger. I'm going to use another one of these brushes. I think I have like 4 of them. At least 3 of them. 4. I see 4. Do I see 5? I see 5. Do I see 6? Do I see 6? Do I see 6? All right, at least 5. And we are going to press this here. We're going to... I had the brush backwards. I'm like, where is it? Oh... And usually she does this entire part with the shimmer on the lid, but you know what? Because we have that black there, I might not even need to put a liner on. And I'm not going to put the silver on the lid. I wish looking down I can see what you see to see if it looks janky. Because I'm sure it doesn't look blended. Because it's not blended. So you know what? I'm going to take a little of this. No, I'm not going to take the silver. We're going to put some of that dark gray like on this line right here, because looking down it doesn't look blended at all, but I don't want to put the silver down there. This is pretty. I saw videos, one eye with this palette, the other eye with I don't know if it was Smoke Sessions from ColourPop. But the ColourPop one was way more saturated than the Xenon palette. But I will say I like this. I don't buy ColourPop because a lot of their palettes, if not all of them, some of the shadows are pressed pigments, and my lids don't tolerate pressed pigments. And so I just stay away from the brand altogether. Because if I like something from the brand, I want to try other stuff. And the same is in reverse. If it's something that I can't wear from the brand, I just don't try anything. And I know that might not be a good thing to do, because I did try their eyeliners too, and they irritated the hell out of my eyes. And I'm just not interested in like their lip products. I have enough lip products. My collection is fairly small compared to a lot of people, large to some others. But I'm content with what I have, and I don't just want to have a lot of stuff just to have a lot of stuff and it's not getting rotated in. I like this. We're going to go back with the brush that had the gray, this gray right here. I'm thinking I should take a smaller brush. We're going to take a smaller brush. We're going to take this brush here, and we're going to go into the gray. We're going to tap it and turn it as we go, because I'm going to put this right here on this line. So to hopefully give it the illusion that it's blended and it's not just black to the silver. Now we're just going to go straight in because I want to just get it like right on the line, which is actually in my crease. Is that looking better on your end? I'll know when I edit. I think it is looking better. So we're just going on the line and maybe a little above it. The only thing I'm not liking is because I have all this puffiness, there needs to be something here. So I'm hoping this is a there, not there color to put there and that it won't make me look ashy. Because then if it doesn't make me look ashy, that would be a great transition shade, even if it's not showing up as a pigmented color. Because I just need something for this space up here, because with my puffiness, the shimmer is just accentuating the puffiness. This is still this shade right here that we're putting directly into the crease just to blend that silver with the black. And I am liking this. Wow. Okay, what were we going to do? We're going to take this brush and we're going to go into this shade, and hopefully, I do have just a tiny bit of fallout from that shimmer shade. Hopefully, for the third time, not finishing my sentence, this will do what I wanted to do, which is just give it a hint of color. And it did. So you see how this, you can tell is my skin, this you can tell is something there, but honestly I think I prefer just my skin because of the tone of this. But you know, I do like it. So we're going straight in and we're going to just put that under our brow. I'm just using the tip of it right here, tapping in again, the tip of it right here. If you're still here and you haven't thumbed up, because I'm trying new things, please do. And also comment on what your thoughts are. Have you tried Natasha Denona's eyeshadow placement technique? I'm digging it, and I don't know why I doubted it. You know what it is? It's really me just doubting myself, thinking that's not going to look right on me. I'm not going to be able to do that right. This base face I never thought to do, and I did it, and I'm like, it's looking nice. I'm digging it. I'm liking this side here more just because this area looks more blended from the side view, where this side looks a little more sharp. And so we're going to take that black, we're not adding more shadow to it, and we're just going to just feather inward like right here. And I think I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to mess it up, because I don't think it's bad. I actually think it looks nice. And yeah, so we're just going to leave it like that. Wow, so we have used every shade in there. Now we're going to take, I'm not even going to do black on the upper lash line. Even though if I did, it might just make it look a little more intense. But I'm liking the shape. I'm liking the gradient of the colors. We're going to take a gray NYX Retractable eyeliner. We're going to put this on our lower lash line. I did have a liner, excuse me for smacking, to put on my upper lash line. I don't think this look is calling for it, though, to be honest with you, because it's dark. We put that black all the way over. I am really glad I like this palette. I'm glad that I tried this look, because now I know I can use the whole palette and get a nice look out of it. Even though it's cool tone, this is a cool ass looking eye look. I'm just being goofy. So that's there. I'm trying to decide if I want to put silver right here and then put the gray over here, or just put gray all the way across. That's what I'm trying to decide. I have a light gray? I don't have a light gray eyeliner. I do have a white, but we don't want to do white. We have a gold, but we're not. So what we're going to do, we're going to take two of these brushes, and I kind of want to do the silver, but then I kind of don't, because I'm liking it dark. But we're going to do the silver with just a short smudger brush, and we're tapping straight in. This shade does give some fallout. And we are going to, I don't know why I'd be leaning in like that. And we're just going to wiggle it right here, halfway over. That looks nice. Here's another question. Do you sometimes surprise yourself? Like when you try something new and it turns out nice, are you like, wow. This base face, I was like, wow. And now this eye look, I'm like, wow. Even like doing the shapes and the gradients, because I don't do that. I don't use a shade to blend out another shade. I very seldom do that. So that's new for me. And starting with the shape. But you know what? I think this might be something I want to do. Like start with the shape, because I do tend to just go rounded because my eye shape is round. Whereas starting with your deepest shade and doing your shape, or even just using a gel liner or liquid liner just to start the shape, that would help me not automatically just do a rounded look. I enjoy experimenting because it does teach me a lot. We're going to put that brush back. We're going to take another one of those smudger brushes. I know I have one. I had two of them. Here it is right here. And we're going to take this light gray because everything is so dark, and we're just going to press that on the remaining lash line. So we have the shimmer, and then it just goes over into a matte light gray, which I think looks nice. You know what I'm thinking? If I took OK Boomer and did a wing under the black, what do y'all think? Damn, I can't hear y'all. I did a practice live when I got in, and I had said I would be in around 2:30ish, and I thought my shift ended at 1, and so I would have been home at 2:30ish. Excuse me, 2:30ish. But my shift ended at 2, so I didn't get home till 3:30ish, and I did the live anyway because it was just for practice. We're going to bring this gray. We just want to stamp it here because I just wanted to get a feel for it because I had never done one, and I didn't know what buttons were going to look like what on the screen, and if I pushed them, what was going to happen. And it was easier than I thought. A few people popped in and out a couple times. I don't know who they were because they didn't comment. So the only thing I wasn't able to do was to see actual comments because no one commented. But I was pushing buttons on the screen during the live, and I saw the different things that popped up, and I was able to exit out of things I didn't want to do. But I am really wanting to do lives, and some of you have asked for it, and that's why I wanted to practice first, because I was hella nervous about it. And I'm thinking I don't even need to do OK Boomer because this is shiny, this is matte. So if we do a shine over here, I think it might be a bit much. Unless we take OK Boomer on the upper lash line too, but then that may cancel out some of the black up here. And I want to do it, but I don't want to do team too much because I am friggin' digging this look, and I enjoy just using just this. So what I'm going to do right now, I do want to put OK Boomer up top and wing it. But I'm going to leave this like this. We're going to stay sensible today. What I am going to do, just to try it, because I haven't tried it yet. This is Haus Labs blush. My leg is trying to cramp up. Volunteering takes a toll on my body. My shift was Saturday night, 8 o'clock to Sunday, 2 a.m. I got home around 3:30ish, did the live. I fell asleep maybe around 6 that morning, and I woke up, it was maybe at like 10. And I do normally wake up every hour and a half or so. But then I was watching somebody's video, and I dozed off, and I slept off and on from actually until today. And today is Monday. So I slept most of Sunday, and I did get up, you know, and I did eat, and then I got sleepy again, got back in the bed. Volunteering takes a lot out of my body. If you're new here and you don't know, I am a disabled veteran, chronic joint pain, fibromyalgia, migraines, other stuff. And so when I volunteer and I'm spending a lot of time on my feet or needing to drive back and forth, my body is like, girl. But yeah, so I slept most of Sunday. Anyway, yes, and my legs are still crampy. This is Pomelo Peach. I do have stuff on, but as you see, it's not like bam. So I just want to see what this is going to look like, because it looks like it would be light, but Haus Labs blushes are buildable, and this looks natural. This looks nice. And I wasn't sure. Online it looks a little bit deeper, but her, actually no. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's pretty. Her blushes online do look how they look in person. But still, when I got it, I'm like, that's like kind of, I don't know. But my experience with the other 4 that I have, they just work. And so I'm like, I'm gonna just get it. And Sephora had a point multiplier thing. Yo, the point multiplier can be almost as much as what you would get if you waited for 20% off. And earning the points that converts to a gift card. This is pretty. It is really light. It is really natural. I do think this would work for anybody, because I'm in the tan, medium, deep category, depending on what brand you ask. But this showing up natural like this on me, somebody lighter than me, it may show up a little bit darker, or maybe more peachy, pinky, orangey. But if you're deeper than me, like if you're like that rich, gorgeous, melanated chocolate, I think this would pop on you. I really do. Or even if you use it just as a highlighter, I think this would look friggin' amazing. And I like that even though she only has 5 blushes. I'm not going to get the lightest one because that looks way too palish pastel pink. But even looking on the Sephora website, on her website, they show each blush on various complexions and they look nice on all of them. So I'm like, how do you have 5 blushes? All the shades are different, but they look good on everybody. So, and you see it is buildable. I'm glad I got this. And her blushes are good for 24 months after you open them. This is nice. I love it. So now I can put this with the other blushes because I used them. What else am I going to do? I'm going to put on, ooh. I'm going to put on Lancome Cils Boost Mascara Primer. We're going to put on MAC Stack Mascara in black. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to put on whatever shade this is because it's hard to tell. What shade is this? This is black. We're going to put this on our lower waterline. If you're skittish about doing this, look up. And I do this to find the waterline, and then when I find it, why is that looking blue? Is this blue? Is that brown? What the hell? And it doesn't say, I think it's supposed to be black. But I do this to find the line and then just go straight across. I don't use pencil liners for my inner rims because if it rubs against my eye, I can feel it and it feels sharp. Whereas gel liners, even if it rubs against my eye, because it's soft, I feel it, but it doesn't hurt. And then I find the line up top. Blink when you need to so your eyes don't start to tear too much. Find the line and just go straight across. Some people do lift up their eye, or they lift up here. And I've seen some people, they just put it on the line and like close their eyes. But I'm scared to do that. Like I want to see what I'm doing. But I have seen some people put it on and close their eyes and go back and forth. But I'm scared to do that. So we're going to put these 2 on. Take a guess what lip we're going to do. Let me know while I'm editing this out as if it's not going to be only a few seconds. I am just being so silly. I wonder sometimes if this is almost done, so much for editing out, because sometimes it feels like nothing's coming out, but then I'll see the primer come out. This is it says mascara base, it's a mascara primer. Sometimes I think just to like really coat my lashes with this, make sure they're all white and then just leave it. That looks bomb. Sometimes I do just, it makes me think of winter, like a snow fairy princess. And so maybe I will just leave it like this. Do you guys know if there is a white mascara? And it doesn't need to be, because this primer's white. You can just wear this as your mascara. The thing would be just making sure that I'm coating all of my lashes evenly so that you can see it. I really do think I'm gonna just leave this like this, like for real, for real. For real, for real. And actually I am, because I'm really digging this look. I really seriously am. I'm glad that I got it, this palette. And I'm glad that I did this look. We're going to leave this just like that. We're not even going to use the MAC Stack Mascara. Have you figured out yet what lip we're going to do? The only thing is that primer feels wet. Because when I'm blinking, it feels like my lashes want to stick together. If it still feels like that after I do the lip, then I will put on, yeah, my lashes feel wet. Max Caviar. Let me know down below if you knew that. I'm gonna put this on and come back. Oh my gosh, y'all. I do want a deeper shade, like right here a little bit. Because I know I like a little bit more depth. So what we're going to do, we're going to take another. Did we use this? Oh, we did this for that pinky shade over here. We're gonna take this shade because this gray is not deep enough. So we're going to take this one. Dang, I just tapped straight in. And we're going to just put some like right here. I think I'm about to mess up this look because I was really digging it, but I just needed some more color in this area here. I think this is doing it. I'm taking the side of the brush and we're just going to sweep it just a little bit over. Okay, that's adding a little bit of color, just a little bit. I don't want to do too much, so we're just going to lay it and bring it over. I am digging this gradient. What? Joel did the damn thing. I like that better. I say as I keep putting more. Oh, wow. I'm liking this. This is something I would do again. I just would have to remember to make that conscious effort to do the shape first and maintain that shape. And even though I like the gradient and the angle going inward, you still have a gradient like all the way across. I'm not liking this right here, this blend between that brow bone shade and this shade, but you know what? It's blended though. I like this a lot better. Oh my gosh, y'all, I am feeling myself today. I should have had on my lab coat because there were a lot of experiments in this, and the mascara is no longer white. So we're going to take the MAC Stack Mascara. Let me know also if you're enjoying this video, because this was fun for me, like just trying new things and it working. Because y'all have seen me try things and it was like, that ain't working. And then I'm trying to make it work, where this just worked. And that's one of the reasons I like her formula. That's the reason I like the formulas that I have, the brands I have, because it just works. I don't have to make it work. And because I let that mascara base dry, like my lashes are feeling a tad crunchy, which when I put the mascara on top of it right away, it doesn't feel crunchy. Yeah, so I wouldn't wear that by itself. That's new. Well, not new. It's a new experience because I've never let it dry before putting the mascara on it. And it makes sense because if it's supposed to coat the lashes to be a primer, you put the mascara on right away. Just like when you put on your face primer and then you put on your foundation, you may wait a few minutes to do your primer because you're doing other stuff, but you're not intending to just leave the primer on your face by itself. You see what I'm saying? So that was a learning experience. And I don't even think the mascara is making a difference because the eye look is so dark. My upper lash line is so dark from that shadow, and that's pretty cool too. So I know I don't necessarily need to, not that you ever need to, but I don't feel the need to put a liner on my upper lash line. The difference I think it would have made is it would have given it like a crisp line, whereas the powder shadow is just there. You know what I mean? But I am glad we took the gray out, so we do still have our double wing. I'm glad we didn't do OK Boomer. I think this is perfect. And the blush I think is really nice with this too. That is gonna be it for this video. This is, oh my gosh, this is the second experiment I've done today, and they both turned out so bomb that I can't even speak right. Why does that look dark right there? Maybe I have mascara under my lashes. Looks like a little dark patch right there. So thank you for being here. Let me know your thoughts below. If you have Xenon palette, let me know if you like it. If you have Haus Labs blushes, which ones do you have? And if you like them, what do you think about the formula? If you've tried Natasha Denona's application technique, let me know about that too, because this is my first time trying her technique, and I'm glad I did. Like, this gradient is just bomb. And I should have known it was going to be, because the looks that she do are bomb. But anyway, yeah, I could just go on and on because I am just so freaking excited and glad about how this turned out, especially maintaining the shape. I'm really going to go. As always. Oh, if you're still here and you haven't liked the video, click like, leave a comment. If you do videos, click share to share this on your community tab, or share it on your Facebook, share it on your Twitter, Reddit, wherever. And if you want to join the channel, just click join. It doesn't automatically do it. It'll show you what the perks are, and then you can decide. And if you decide not to, you can just X out. So there's nothing obligatory about that. Or there's super thanks just for individual videos you see, or when I do live chats. If you want to do that, that's fine. And if you want to do neither, that's fine too. I am just ecstatic that y'all are here rocking with the troll. Like that, that just means a lot to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be doing a scavenger hunt notification video thing soon. Maybe in about a week, because I'm waiting for something. Yeah, I'm waiting for something before I announce that. But yeah, just thank you for being here. Yeah, and comment all those questions. As always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. I appreciate you. Thank you. And you will see me soon.